Hi, I'm Chris. On this show we're going to be covering feature walls in the bedroom. Okay, generally the feature wall in a bedroom is the one behind the headboard. So in this case, this is our feature wall that we'll be wallpapering today. Well, the first thing what we need to do is make sure that we're starting with a level edge. So we put a level up against the left hand side. Make sure that's perfect. Well, that's great, we can start there. Now we know we're all level. We need to measure the paper. So we need to get a measuring tape and measure from the bottom all the way up to the top. That's 2 meters 400, and if we add 100 mil each end, we'll do our cuts at 2 meters 600. That way we have a little bit for waste as well. Also on this wall we have 2 plug sockets to negotiate. One here and a double one over there. When we get to those, I'll show you how to cut round those. So what we do now, we know we're level on the left, we know the measurement of our paper, we're going to cut at 2 meters 600. All we need to do now is go and cut the paper. Right, so we've measured the walls, we know exactly what we want now. Now we're going to cut the paper. So we need 2.6 drop that allows 200 mil for waste. So what we're going to do now is we're going to transfer the measurement to the table. That's a little tip from me. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to measure 2 meters across the table, and then we're going to measure back 600 mil, and then we're going to mark the table at 600 mil. Just mark the table there. So rather than fumbling around trying to measure the paper, it's a lot easier to just mark the table. And then I'll show you how we cut the paper. So we turn the paper over, we'll put the paper to the edge, roll the paper all the way down to the end of the table. Just hold it on the end, don't crease it, just hold it down lightly, and roll your paper back 600 mil. And then get your scissors and cut from one pencil line straight across to the other. And that will give us a paper of 2.6 drop. And that's a lot easier doing it that way. Okay? Right, so we turn our paper round. Right, now we need to cut the rest. Okay? So we get our roll. And now we have to just literally match our paper up to what we've already got. Okay, we need them to be exact. Okay, so even though we've got that little gap there, we're going to move it back, and we're going to cut it there. That's what we're going to do. So just cut that off there at the end. Okay, then we just roll our paper back. Our pattern exactly matches there, look. Roll it all the way back. Right, so we roll our paper back. Just all you got to do is keep repeating the pattern on this particular joint paper. Okay, and then when your flowers are lined up, just cut away. But always check your instructions, because this particular pattern I'm using here is called a straight match. Okay, so I can literally undo my paper and all the flowers are going to be the same. But always check your instructions anyway, that's the first thing you've got to do. There is one little tip that I always do. Always mark the tops. So put a little T, always mark the top so we know exactly where we are. Okay. Right, so that's all our paper all cut. What we need to do is roll it all up ready for wallpapering. It's to paste the wall product this, so we don't need to paste the paper. So what we do, start at the bottom of your paper and we roll opposite to the way it came off the original roll. So we roll it all the way back. Roll it all the way back. Okay, so we've got our T marked there, so when we go to wallpaper, T straight at the top, and that would drop down. So that's that one ready. we do the same again. Right, okay, that's all our paper all cut and we're all ready to go. All we've got to do now is wallpaper our feature wall. Right, okay, all our paper's cut, our wall's all ready to go. So what we're going to do now, as it's a paste wall product, we're going to start to roll on the adhesive. So you don't be shy, get a bit, make sure you've got plenty on your roller. And we'll roll up as close as we can to the ceiling without hitting it. And down the edges. Right, then we'll get our brush, some adhesive on the brush, and we'll do the tops. So all across the top and down the side. You can always wipe off any excess later on with a nice damp cloth. Right, that's the top done. Now we'll do the same on the bottom. Right, now that's pasted for 2 pieces. We'll grab one of our first pieces. And what we're going to do, we're going to start at the top. We've already marked T on our paper. So we're going to start at the top. We're going to have a little bit of overhang at the top, which we allowed for when we cut the paper. And with these paste wall products, you can slide the paper around nicely. Okay? Now let that drop down. Then we'll get our brush, working from the middle to the outside, which gets rid of any air bubbles. Okay, and while we're on top of the steps now, we'll do our cut. So a nice sharp knife and your spatula, dig that into the corner, and then we cut. Do your cut, then move your spatula, and put away your excess. And then brush that top again. So that sits in there nice. Okay, so we get down to our socket. We don't need to take the socket off, so what we're going to do is we're going to put the paper up to the socket. We're just going to find the corner and cut the paper. Okay, and when you've cut a little cross, then you can feed your paper around the socket and then down to your skirting. Okay, this is a much quicker way of doing it. Cut around the sockets. So put your spatula there, and nice and steady, just cut to the end and pull off. Same again on the left, just cut to the end. Same on the right. And the same underneath. That way we've got a nice neat cut around our socket. Then we'll pull our paper down to the bottom, tuck it in all nice. Same again. Run the knife round, move the spatula. And a nice clean cut you've got there as well. And then just tuck it all in there. Perfect. Okay, now we're on to our second drop. Same again, we've got our T. Offer it up to the left. Match your pattern. Slide your paper into position. And just let your wallpaper drop. Get your brush. Same again. Brush down. Just keep an eye on your pattern on the left. You can move the paper around. Plug that into the corner up there. we've got like a small piece on the left of the door. So we're going to end up somewhere around here when we put our drop up. So what we do first, same routine, line up the top, push it in, okay? Same thing, while we're up on our steps, let's do our cut. Okay, that's our cut done. Right, now what we need to do is find the corner of our door and come in with our scissors to the corner. Okay, that's about right there. Put the scissors away. Okay, just get that little corner there right. We can cut that and they'll start to neaten up. That looks better already. Okay. Nice. Now we can come down off our steps. Put our paper out. Just double check, keep an eye on your pattern on your left. You can even move that into the corner with your fingers if you like. And do that all the way down. Move it in with your fingers and get your spatula. And go into the corner again. Push in nice into the corner. You get a nice cut. And you can pull off your excess. And we'll do the same. Then our last piece, we offer up to the left. We've got a corner to cut there as well. So what we can do is we can mark that with our spatula. And we'll get that top cut. And there you have your feature wall in your main bedroom. Right, there you go. There's our feature wall in our main bedroom. All ready for the bed to go back and the chest of drawers. I'm happy with that. Now we'll see you on the next video, which we'll be doing paste the paper wallpapering. I'll see you then.